The Solemnity of the Annunciation was first celebrated in the 4th or 5th century. Its central focus is the Incarnation. God has become one of us. From all eternity God had decided that the second person of the Blessed Trinity should become human. Now, as Luke 1 verse 26 to 38 tells us, the decision is being realized. The God-man embraces all humanity, indeed all creation, to bring it to God in one great act of love. Because human beings have rejected God, Jesus will accept a life of suffering and an agonizing death. No one has greater love than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. John 15 verse 13. Mary has an important role to play in God's plan. From all eternity, God destined her to be the mother of Jesus and closely related to him in the creation and redemption of the world. We could say that God's decrees of creation and redemption are joined in the decree of incarnation. Because Mary is God's instrument in the incarnation, she has a role to play with Jesus in creation and redemption. It is a God-given role. It is God's grace from beginning to end. Mary becomes the eminent figure she is only by God's grace. She is the empty space where God could act. Everything she is she owes to the Trinity. Mary is the Virgin Mother who fulfills Isaiah 7 verse 14 in a way that Isaiah could not have imagined. She is united with her Son in carrying out the will of God. Psalm 40 verse 8 to 9, Hebrews 10 verse 7 to 9, Luke 1 verse 38. Together with Jesus, the privileged and graced Mary is the link between heaven and earth. She is the human being who best, after Jesus, exemplifies the possibilities of human existence. She received into her lowliness the infinite love of God. She shows how an ordinary human being can reflect God in the ordinary circumstances of life. She exemplifies what the Church and every member of the Church is meant to become. She is the ultimate product of the creative and redemptive power of God. She manifests what the Incarnation is meant to accomplish for all of us. If you reflect a little, you will discover that. Sometimes spiritual writers are accused of putting Mary on a pedestal and thereby discouraging ordinary humans from imitating her. Perhaps such an observation is misguided. God did put Mary on a pedestal and has put all human beings on a pedestal. We have scarcely begun to realize the magnificence of divine grace, the wonder of God's freely given love. The marvel of Mary, even in the midst of her very ordinary life, is God's shout to us to wake up to the marvelous creatures that we all are by divine design.